and enjoy. Yes, Alpna. Shivoham.
Shivoham, thank you, Ma. I'm
Yes.
grateful to my teachers and my gurus for giving me this opportunity to share this learning with you in the session today. Let's start with Guru Vandana. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. So the topic for today's focus is immunity. We are going to see how through a complete yogasana practice, we can work on enhancing the immunity in our system. Our immune system that is made up of a network of many organs, glands, and the nodes that work together to protect our body from harmful bacteria, viruses, and other undesired organisms. So how we can enhance and activate our immune system through yogasana practice? There are two ways that we can work on it. One, by energizing our body, by stimulating these organs that form, that are part of the immune system, stimulating them to do the best work. And in the second way is by reducing the stress in our body, by relaxing the nervous system, by harmonizing our sun and moon energies so that the immune system works in the most optimum manner. If we try to relate, immune system with our yoga poses, there is another way to look at it. So if you look at the yoga poses that work on opening our throat and the chest area, they would activate adenoids, the tonsils, the thymus gland that is present in the chest area, and also the lymph nodes that are present in the upper part of the body. The twist poses, they activate the spleen and the lymph nodes that are present in the belly area. All the bends that we do in the practice, the forward bends, the back bends, and the side bends, they activate the lymph nodes present across all over our body. Last but not the least, the inversion poses, they help us in activating the flow of the lymph and the immune cells so that they work in the most stimulated way. So if you understand, then a complete yogasana practice comprises of all these poses. And that's the connection we would like you to understand from this session today, which is really the purpose of this class, so that you are motivated to adopt a regular yogasana practice in your daily life. So let's start the practice. Just word of caution here. People who are new to the yoga practice, or if you have any health condition, then do the practice with your own capacity at this time. And also feel free to skip a particular pose if it's not working with you. Okay, so let's start our practice. I would start with some activating yoga warm-ups. So come to standing. If you have a mat, then stand on your mat sideways. Keep your feet slightly apart. Keep your feet parallel. Let me come a little forward so that I have place here. Bring your arms in line with your shoulders and just start swinging in both the directions. Start slow. And when you feel comfortable, you can increase the pace a little bit. You can see that I'm lifting my opposite heel when I am swinging. Try to kind of involve your whole body in this. It's a very free format swing, but it can really activate every cell of your body. And slowly cooling down. Yeah. Now, one more warm up. Here, keeping your feet parallel, closer this time. Just try to bend your one leg. So let me show you sideways. Bending my knee and trying to bring my heel close to the hip. Alternate legs. And if you feel comfortable, you can increase the pace and activate yourself. And release. Now, last activating pose, bringing your hands, palms facing down at your chest height. Then bending your right knee and left knee. Try not to move your hands. It's the knee that is touching your palm. And release and relax and come to sitting. Bringing your palms facing up. Keep your hands on your knees and close your eyes. Taking your awareness to your breath. Your breath might be pacing up right now. So allow it to come to its natural rhythm. Keep a gentle smile on your face. Bringing this awareness initially in your practice, it centers you, prepares you to start your whole practice. That is so much more beneficial when your awareness is on your body and completely on your being. Slowly rub your palms. And cover your eyes with the warm palms, massaging your face and your neck area. And gently open your eyes when you feel ready. So we'll do some more warm-ups. I call them warm-ups because they slowly build on your practice, but they are complete yoga poses in themselves. So keeping your hands on the knees, when you inhale, arch your back, chin up. When you exhale, round your back, chin to the chest, and pull your belly in to complete the exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale, chin up, roll back your shoulders. Exhale, round your back, chin to the chest, pull your belly in. And slowly come back to the center. Now, right hand on the left knee, left thumb at the base of your spine, grounding your sit bones your knees, twisting to the left, opening your left shoulder more to the left, and looking over your left shoulder. Keep breathing in and out here. Come back to the center. Left hand on the right knee, twisting to the right, opening your right shoulder more to the right. And slowly come back to the center. Now keep your left palm in line with your hips, palms facing down. Bring your right arm, align it, upper arm with the shoulder, and feel a nice extension, nice stretch on the right side of your body. And then keep inhaling and exhaling, bend to the left. It's more like a stretching your right side of the body to the left. Try to keep your hips and knees grounded. Slowly come back to the center, bringing your left arm up, right palm in line with your hips, and then stretching, preparing the left side of your body, and then feeling the nice stretch on the left side. And you see how you feel a lot of stretch in the simple stretch that works on activating your lymph nodes present in the armpits. And come back to the center. Now, slowly, if you can, sit on your heels. If this doesn't work, then you can continue to sit in Sukhasana. If your knees are not feeling good, then sitting in Sukhasana is a good idea. Bringing your arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. When you inhale, stretch your arms and chin up, look at your hands. Exhale, chin to the chest. Try to take your arms slightly behind. Again, inhale, chin up, extend your arms up. Exhale, chin to the chest, and take your arms behind. One last time. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin to the chest, and arms opening behind. And slowly release and relax. Now we'll work a little more on opening our shoulders and chest area, bringing your fingers on the shoulders. When you inhale, bring your elbows together. Exhale, make a large circle with your elbows. So keep inhaling and exhaling, feeling a nice work on your shoulders and a good opening in your heart center. We'll do the same thing in the opposite direction. So this time, moving elbows in the opposite direction. And you can always reduce the number of iterations if you are doing for the first time, and slowly come back to the center. We can also try doing the Gomukha Asana, just the arms part, the hands part here. Bringing your right arm up, bending your elbow, bringing your hand, just, I can probably show you like this. Here, the left arm goes behind. If you can, grab your fingers. Then slowly chin up. Feel a nice opening in your heart center. And slowly release. If this feels difficult, then you can just try bending your elbow, and you can also just do this opening like this, taking your elbow behind and feeling a nice opening here in the armpits. On the other side, taking your left arm up, bending at the elbow, taking your right hand behind, and if you can, interlace the fingers. Look forward, and if you feel ready, then chin up. And slowly release and bring your arms down. Wonderful. The last warm up. This is for the neck. We'll do the Brahm Mudra. So coming to the center, and this pose can be skipped. Somebody who's having either a bout of spondylitis or vertigo at this moment. So do as per your own capacity. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, we are doing Brahm Mudra for the neck. Bending your neck to go to a position of looking over your right shoulder. This has to be done very slowly, taking almost 8 to 10 seconds to reach that position. And holding that position for a few seconds. And very gently taking 8 to 10 seconds to come back to the center. Very slow and gentle movement. Keep breathing in and out. There is no holding of breath. Same thing, moving your neck to the left to look over your left shoulder. The four faces of Brahma. Holding your neck, looking over your left shoulder for a few seconds. And very gently and slowly coming back to the center. When you're ready, then we'll do the chin up again with your closed eyes and a very slow movement. Try to keep your mouth closed, holding the position. And very gently coming to the center and chinning down. Chin to the chest if you can. And slowly come back to the center. And open your eyes. Now we'll start the next set of practices, which are going to be more stimulating in nature. So come on your fours. Let me adjust myself so that I'm completely visible. Yeah. Come on your fours in a way that your wrists are below your shoulders. Open your palms nicely, palms facing down, opening your fingers. So don't cup your hands here. Your palms and fingers should be nicely touching the mat. Knees below your hips. We'll do the Majra Asana, cat and cow stretch. When you inhale, arch your back, chin up. When you exhale, round your back, chin to the chest, pull your belly in to complete the exhale. We'll do 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. One last time to activate your spine, preparing it for deeper poses. And exhale. And see the movement of your tailbone also in both the stretches. Coming back to the normal. Now we are going to go into Adho Mukh Svanasana, which is downward dog. So again, if it's working with you, if you feel comfortable with the strength in your upper body and the lower body, you can go in this pose. Going back behind, your hands are in the same position, touching your toes, raising your knees, coming up in downward dog. So Find a position for yourself in such a way that your feet are parallel, but they should be, they can be either away from each other or they can be very close by. Pressing your heels down. Staying in this pose for 30 to 60 seconds is a good idea, but stay as much as you can at this time. No force, no push. Try to keep your knees straight, bringing your hips higher and higher and looking towards your belly. And you can come to this pose and slowly try to get into the deeper pose, working with your breath, especially with every exhale. Try to pull your belly in. That will certainly allow you to go in a deeper downward dog. Bend your knees and come to the child pose. So if child pose feels comfortable to you, allow your hips to sink in your mat, sink in your heels, and release your forehead to the floor. Or you can always make a pillow of your arms and rest your forehead on that. So whatever your child poses at this moment, you can also bring your hands behind, holding your ankles or heels. Allow yourself to feel grounded. Slowly coming up, bringing your right foot forward and the left foot forward. Let me turn this side. Yeah. So now we are going in Uttanasana. Feet are parallel, they can be close or far, how you feel comfortable. Try to keep your knees soft, but don't bend them too much. If you need to bend them a little bit, that's fine too. Releasing your whole upper body like a rag doll. Feel a nice release in your upper body. You can interlace your arms. And again, with your breath, with your exhale, pull your belly in. That will always deepen your Uttanasana. Releasing your hands, walking them up your legs, coming to standing. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Wonderful. We'll do one or two standing stretches to prepare ourselves for the more activating standing poses. So you can bring your right arm in line with your shoulder, palm facing up, bringing your arm up, aligning with your ear, and then bending to the left side. Keep breathing in and out. Ground with your right foot. Slowly come back to the center, bringing your arm down. Left arm, palm facing up, aligning with the ear. Feel a nice stretch on the left side of your body, and then bending to the right. Feeling a nice stretch on the left side of your body. And slowly come back to the center. Tadasana, inhale. Bringing your arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Let me go a little back so that you can see me a bit better. Palms are facing up, upper arms are aligned with the ears. And if you can't come on your toes, which is the next step, you can just feel a nice stretch with your full feet on the ground. Try to feel a stretch from your belly area up, the lower body grounding itself. And if you feel comfortable, come on your toes. And slowly come back and release. Inhale and exhale. and release. Now, coming to the center of your mat, take your left foot to the left side, your toes facing forward. We are transitioning to the triangle pose. So one way to do is you can always jump into a star position and then take your left foot, toes facing to the left side. Right foot is 90 degrees to the left foot. So your whole body is facing on one side, bringing your arms in line with your shoulders, and then going to Trikonasana, bending to the left side, bringing your left hand on the shin, and when you feel comfortable, and if you feel comfortable, sliding them to your ankle or toes, bringing your right arm above your shoulder. You can look to the side or to your right hand fingers. Slowly coming up, and you can always bring your toes, heels together. Staying in the poses for a few seconds always is more beneficial, but start with the small holding poses time. So you can stay for just 5 to 10 seconds and slowly see how you can increase that time. One more time, we'll do the Trikonasana. On the other side, feet are parallel to start with, then right foot, toes facing to the right side, left foot is 90 degrees to the right foot, bringing your arms in line with your shoulders, and then preparing yourself to go in Trikonasana. Your right hand to the shin, left arm above your shoulder, and as per your comfort, you can take your right hand to your ankle or toes. Keep breathing in and out here. And slowly come back and bring your toes, heels together. Inhale and exhale. Exhale from your mouth. Wonderful. Now, we will do Utkat Konasana, goddess pose. So one more time, jumping to the start position, or you can simply come in the start position. This time, we are going to bring our toes facing outward. So this is goddess pose we are doing. As per your capacity, try to keep your balance. This pose could be tricky for some people if you're new to the practice. So do as per your capacity. Positioning your feet, then try to bend your knees as per your capacity. Slowly going into the pose, feeling the balance, tucking your tailbone in. When you feel comfortable, bringing your arms in line with your shoulders and bending at the elbows, palms facing forward, and breathe in and out here. This pose can be very energizing. And slowly come out, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Inhale and exhale. And release. You can probably already feel little energy in your system. We'll do the sun salutations here. And again, if you are new to the sun salutations, then try to do at least probably the lesser number of iterations, or you can also skip the pose if it doesn't work with you. Coming to the beginning of your mat. Yes. So come to the beginning of your mat. Surya Namaskar. It activates the sun energy in us, energizing our whole body, creating an energy in us which can be very, very stimulating the whole body and system. Bringing your hands to the heart center. Connect with that sun energy in you. Bowing down to it. Connecting with the breath. When you inhale, bringing your arms down and going in a gentle back bend. Exhale, bend forward. Taking your right foot behind, bringing your right knee to the floor. Try to keep your left knee aligned with the ankle. I'll do the full salutation, walking you through it every step. And then we can feel the energy by doing faster if you feel comfortable. Then taking your left foot also behind, coming in the downward dog, which we practice. If you feel comfortable, you can try coming to a plank, bringing your knees to the floor, coming into Ashtanga position. So bending your elbows, bringing your chin and chest to the floor if you feel comfortable, or bring your whole body to the floor. Sliding into Cobra, up dog, back to the downward dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, and slowly coming to standing, hands to the heart center. Try to connect with your breath. When you start your salutation, or see if you can keep that connection all through the 12 asanas, which are part of the sun salutation. On the left side, inhale, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Left foot behind, bringing your knee to the floor, looking forward. Right foot behind, downward dog. Plank is an optional pose. If you feel comfortable coming in the plank, pushing your heels behind, knees to the floor. One way to go is that you can bring your hips behind and slide into Ashtanga. And slowly up dog, downward dog, right foot forward, left foot forward, and coming to standing, and hands to the heart center. Let's do a faster iteration. Inhale, exhale, right foot behind, left foot behind, downward dog, plank, knees to the floor, Ashtanga pose, Cobra, downward dog, left foot forward, right foot forward, and slowly coming to standing, hands to the heart center. On the left side, inhale and exhale, left foot behind, knees to the floor, right foot behind, downward dog, plank, knees to the floor, Ashtanga pose, up dog, downward dog, right foot forward, left foot forward, and coming to standing, hands to the heart center. Let's do a faster round, but again, as per your capacity. And in this round, I'll leave it to you to go through the round, doing with your own pace. Start. On the left side, Whenever you finish this round, lie down on your belly. So coming in Makrasana, making a pillow of your arms, resting your forehead on that, keeping your legs slightly away from each other. If you are comfortable to keep your heels inside, toes outside, allowing your inner thighs to ground themselves. Just connect with how your breath, how you feel. There will certainly be a change. You'll feel it's more energized. Your breath might be pacing up. In Makrasana, if you see that your chest is slightly raised up and your belly is pressing against the floor. In this pose, you can really connect with your diaphragmatic breathing. Diaphragm, which is a muscle below the lungs that goes down as we inhale and comes up as we exhale. Try to connect with your belly breathing, your diaphragmatic breathing. This breathing can also really help you in your enhancing your immunity. When our breath is full, it really increases our lung capacity and helps us in keeping the whole body in harmony. Now you might feel that your breath has come to the normal rhythm. Slowly releasing yourself. We'll do one pose, Dhanurasana, and try as per your capacity, bending your legs at the knees. If you can, hold your ankles, bringing your chin to the floor. And you can always do it with one side. So one side if you're doing, then bring your left arm up and you can just work on one side. So let me show you one, just the easy iteration. If you can, hold your ankles. Inhale, coming up and raising your thighs off the floor as much as you can. Your perfect Dhanurasana. Just try to open your shoulders, feeling a nice opening in your heart center. And you can always come back. If you feel comfortable to try one more time, coming up as you inhale, staying here for a few breaths. And releasing yourself, taking support of your palms, coming up. We'll be relaxing in child pose, or another pose is to relax in half downward dog, which is hips above the knees, pillow with your arms, and resting like this. So whatever feels comfortable to you. Now, spreading your knees apart. If you are resting in child pose and this feels more comfortable to you, you can allow your hips to sink in your heels and release your forehead to the floor. Stay here for a few breaths, bringing a smile to your face. This is a very important pose which activates the parasympathetic nervous system in our body, bringing the whole immune system working in the most rhythmic manner. It's also the gentlest inversion that you can experience. Where your head is below your heart. Slowly coming up. So now we'll be mostly working on more, I would say, relaxing and more rejuvenating poses. Okay, that will allow us to, after doing this activation sequence, help us rebuild, rejuvenate our whole body. So starting with Ardha Asana, bending your right leg at the knee, left leg around the right thigh, right arm to bring your left knee close to the chest and twisting to the left side. Holding your left shoulder more to the left, feeling a twist in your whole upper body. Keep breathing in and out here. Try to keep your hips grounded as much as you can. Slowly come back to the center, changing your legs. Right leg around the, and you can always do this in a different way. You can keep your left leg stretched out and right leg around it. If bending both the legs doesn't work with you. Now pressing your left knee into your chest, thigh pressing in your belly, right thumb at the base of your spine, twisting to the right side. And feeling a nice opening, a twist in your upper body. Slowly come back to the center and release. The next sitting pose is Supta Virasana. Again, a slightly tricky pose if you have not been practicing it before. So work as per your own capacity. Coming to Vajrasana, and you can also try doing Supta Vajrasana. That's a little, the next pose that you can try. Let's try with Supta Virasana today. So you're sitting in between your heels. And you can, if you don't feel comfortable like this, then keep a blanket. So you can keep a blanket right below your hips, sliding it, below you. And you can always do this pose halfway, if doesn't work with you completely. Keeping your hands slightly behind. And you can just come here and feel, rolling back your shoulder, you can try to feel a nice opening. If you feel comfortable coming on your elbows, you can stay here. If you feel comfortable to go back, go down completely. Feeling a nice stretch on the whole front side of your body. Remember all the lymph nodes that we talked about that are present all over our body. These stretches, activate them. Stay here for a few breaths, only if you feel comfortable. When you feel ready to come out of the pose, very gently come on your elbows and slowly come to sitting and come out of the pose. Now lie down on your back. Bringing your arms in line with your shoulders, bending your legs at the knees, bringing your heels very close to the hips, as close as possible. Palms are facing down. This is the whole sequence of spine. It's also called Meru Dandasana twist sequence. Bringing your heels very close to the hips, knees are together, your feet are together. Then take your knees to the left side, head to the right. So you're looking to the right, your right knee over the left knee, right foot over the left foot sideways. Try to keep your right shoulder grounded, feeling a nice twist in your lower body. Slowly come back to the center, keeping your knees and feet together. Take your knees to the right, head to the left. Stay here for a few breaths. Slowly come back to the center. Now separate your knees and feet 1.5 feet apart. Your arms are still stretched out, palms facing down. Feet and knees are parallel, heels, if they can, be touching your hips. Then drop your knees to the left, head to the right. Feeling a nice stretch in front of your right thigh. Slowly come back to the center, knees to the right, head to the left. And slowly come back to the center. Now bring your feet and knees together, raising your feet up, bringing knees close to the chest. Your arms are still stretched out on the sides. Try to take your knees and feet to the left, head to the right, keeping knees close to the chest. If needed, you can use your left hand to ground the knees to the floor. In your home practice, you can do these different poses, spending little more time. In fact, these poses are so rejuvenating that you can really spend 1 minute, 2 minutes in each of these poses. You can always close your eyes and connect with your body, your breath. Slowly come back to the center, keeping knees close to the chest. Take them to the right, head to the left this time. You can use your right hand to press your knees down as you look to the left. So you'll feel a nice twist in your lower body. In fact, in this pose, you might feel a twist even in your belly area. Remember the work on the spleen that we talked about in the twist poses? Slowly come back to the center and bring your feet down. Now we'll do an important pose, Pavan Muktasana, that works in so many ways. It works on our Apan Vayu, working on the elimination system in our body, which is, we know that it is so important for our overall well-being. So bend your legs at the knees, bringing them close to the chest, interlace fingers around your shins, and try to press your thighs in your belly, knees close to the chest. If you feel comfortable, bring inside of your elbows and bringing your knees still closer to the chest, keeping your feet flexed. So staying here itself it's very beneficial. You can always try doing inhale on the floor, exhale, nose to the knees, and go back. But just staying here, pressing with your thighs, your belly, itself gives you a lot of benefit. And slowly release and come back. We'll do the Setu Bandha Asana, bridge pose. Heels touching your hips if they can. You can keep a little distance between your knees and feet if needed. keeping them parallel, hands next to your hips. When you inhale, raise your hips, coming on your shoulders, chin to the chest. Exhale, come back. Try 2-3 more times. Inhale, exhale. You can either continue doing this or see if you can hold the pose. Continue to breathe in and out. Inhale, come up. You can interlace your fingers below your hips. You can also try walking your feet more closer to your hips. You can raise the heels if you feel comfortable. Raising your hips higher, looking towards the roof as you bring your chin to the chest. Keep inhaling and exhaling here. Slowly release and come back and release. Now we'll do a very rejuvenating pose. I'll just show you this pose. Staying for a little longer time is more beneficial in that pose, but this is an important pose for all of us to learn, because many times we discount it thinking that it's a slow and it's very resting pose. So let's not do it. So sitting against the wall and try to bring your legs up the wall as close as you can, and just try to stay here. So just staying in this pose, it's a mild inversion, but it really works for the lower body by providing you all the relaxation. You can stay here for almost 5 to 10 minutes if it really relaxes you. Slowly bending your knees, come out of the pose. I just wanted to show you the pose. One last pose before we lie down in the Shavasana. We'll do the fish pose, Matsya Asana. So lying down, bringing your hands below your hips and thighs, taking your legs down, coming on your elbows, raising your upper body, feeling a nice opening your chest area. Again, this pose should be tried if you feel very comfortable, bringing the top of your head on the floor, taking your awareness to the center of your forehead. Stretching your toes down. Slowly raising yourself up, looking at your feet, and release yourself on the floor. Now we'll be resting for 5 minutes in Shavasana. So release your whole body on the floor, legs away from each other, arms away from your body, palms facing up. Closing your eyes, bringing a gentle smile to your face. Try to release your body on the mat as if it does not belong to you. That smile on your face, take your awareness to your breath. giving permission to your breath to come to its natural rhythm. Taking your awareness to the center of your forehead. Imagine a star of gentle, soft light filling your forehead, your face, all of your head area with this soft white light. Allowing this soft white light to fill your throat and neck area. Your shoulders, your upper back, whole of your chest, your middle back, your ribs area, lower back, your belly. Allow this healing light to go to your hip center, filling all of your pelvic, your hips, your thighs, knees, lower legs, your ankles, your heels and toes with this soft white healing light. Your whole body is filled with this healing light. Rejuvenating your whole body, each cell of your body. Allow this healing energy to work on you. And let your awareness drift away for a few breaths. Slowly bringing your awareness back. Thanking this healing light to heal you. Moving your fingers and your toes. Bringing your legs together. Arms above your head. Interlacing fingers, palms facing up. When you inhale, stretch your toes down and your arms and palms up. Exhale from your mouth. Try this one more time. stretching in opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. Turning on one side, bending your knees. Whenever you feel ready, taking support of your palms, come to sitting. We'll end the practice with a prayer for the well-being of everyone. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly rubbing your palms. Cover your eyes, massaging your face, your neck area, or all of your body with this own healing energy. And gently open your eyes. So thank you for joining for this practice today. I hope you could energize and relax yourself through the practice. I would urge each of you to adopt a regular yoga asana practice in your daily life, if you can, if it allows you. In fact, we have 2 more sessions happening on tomorrow and day after tomorrow, that is Monday and Tuesday, which would also show some more practices that you can adopt in your daily life for a better immune system and for a better overall well-being. So do tune in on Monday, same time, for a session on pranayam that will show you the basic breathing pranayam practices that would allow you to correct your breathing and also increase your lung capacity, followed by a session, Yoga Nidra session, that would be very relaxing for you. And on Tuesday, a session using hand mudras to increase and enhance your immune system, followed by a very wonderful session on Ayurveda that Ma talked about, that how it can help you in enhancing your immune system. So tune in again. I'll take your leave now. Thank you so much once again for joining. Shivoham.